Hi, this is one from Decay Sams, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm in amplified terrain, which is always awesome, especially jungles, and I'll be talking about a particular 1.14 feature. And yes, this variant of jungle is new in 1.14. It's called the Bamboo Jungle. And this is what it looks like in amplified terrain. In my opinion, amplified is a bit like shaders. You need to have a lot more processing power to use it, but when you do, it looks amazing. But when you use both, well, I've done just that. That video is linked in the description and the cards at the top right of the screen. Anyways, I'm going to talk about villages, particularly villages in amplified terrain, because villages have been overhauled in 1.14. Let's start off with this plain village in 1.13. Villages were first introduced in the beta pre-releases of Minecraft, and this is what they look like. You can see they didn't really generate that well with this sort of terrain. So you end up getting these crazy pillars. Like there's one high one there, and I think they look pretty epic. But at the same time it kind of looks stupid. You can see they look pretty standard design. Just look at this pillar here. Then 1.14 came along and this is what they look like. You can see that the designs have improved. Even the villages have been updated. Little centerpiece, wow, with a bell. New cats. Hay bales. And these houses now even include white stained hardened clay. You can see it's got some new blocks as well. And you no longer get these really tall pillars. Instead you get these cool overhangs, which in my opinion look better. Let's move on to desert villages in 1.13 that was introduced in Minecraft 1.3.1. They look the same as the Plains village, except they use sandstone instead of oak and cobble. And you can see that it's still got the pillars over there and over there, and however in 1.14 they now look different from the plain villages. Like you see with this house here, the house is more suited to the biome that it's in, which is a desert. And it no longer has those pillars that you saw. Instead it has the overhangs. Also the villagers look different. Here's two of them here. They're wearing these fancy orange outfits. Oops, sorry. Savanna villages in 1.13. They were first introduced in Minecraft 1.10 along with Taiga villages. They're the same story as the other two villages. They're the same sort of style builds. but they use different block pallets. And this village isn't actually that bad when it comes to these pillars compared to those other two villages. Here's the Savannah village in 1.14. And again, the houses look different. Some of them are on stilts, while others use different materials altogether as the walls, and same materials, but the logs are orientated. And again, the villages look different. Looks like there's been a flood here though. And there's a small forest fire going on as well. And you can see it's also extending across this desert here, because in 1.10 villages no longer are restricted to biome borders. Taiga villages in 1.13, well, you know what I'm going to say. Thanks, subtitles, that's exactly what I was going to say. So you might recognize this village. If you don't, then just click the link in the description. But I chose this village because of the massive pillars that it has in it. Just check out this one here. It's absolutely massive. And this one here stops part way because it's a well. This is the Taiga village in 1.14. And as you can see, there's no gigantic pillars that you saw in the 1.13 Taiga village. And a lot of the village, or most of it, appears at the bottom right here. There's just paths and stuff on those floating bits up there. So this is what it looks like. It looks similar to the Plains village, except it's got some extra details along here with the trapdoors, and the roof design's different as well, I do believe. Poor skeleton. He didn't stand a chance against those wolves. Here's a new variant of villages that was introduced in 1.14. And these are the snowy tundra villages. So that's it for this video. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See ya!